Please listen. Imagine waking up not to bird song, but to the shriek of sirens slicing through the air, warning you that death is coming. Imagine the ground shaking beneath you as missiles rain down, ripping through homes, schools, hospitals. No place is safe. The sky isn't blue anymore, it's blackened with smoke and ash. What would you do if every sunrise brought the thunder of bombs, if the walls around you shook with every explosion? If the screams of terrified children echoed through the night, their cries cutting deeper than any weapon ever could? For us Ukrainians, this isn't a nightmare, it's reality, a brutal, relentless assault where survival isn't a choice, it is a fight. Citizens of free nations, today I speak to you with a heart heavy from the burden of war, but also burning with unbreakable resolve. On February 24th, 2022, at dawn, the world awoke to their unthinkable. Without provocation, Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Missiles rained down on peaceful cities, shattering homes, hospitals and schools. Tanks rolled across our borders, and the skies filled with the sounds of warplanes. The aim was clear: to crush a sovereign nation, to silence our voices, and to erase our freedom. But they underestimated the spirit of the Ukrainian people. 3 years ago, the world watched and doubted. They said Ukraine would fall in 3 days. Today we speak as proof that courage can defy even the darkest predictions. We're still standing. We're still standing because we refused to surrender. We stood unarmed before tanks, with nothing but courage and the will to defend our homes, our families, and our freedom. Against the steel of oppression, we raised the shield of resilience. Ukraine did not fall, and we will never fall. To the people of America and Europe, this is not just our war. This is a fight for all who cherish liberty and human rights. The flames burning in our cities could one day burn in yours if tyranny is allowed to spread unchecked. We are on the front lines of a battle between light and darkness, freedom and subjugation. The horrors we face are beyond imagination. Families torn apart by missile strikes. Children growing up under the sound of air raid sirens instead of laughter. Cities reduced to rubble. Lives shattered in an instant. Every day Ukrainian soldiers faced the unimaginable on the front lines. Trench warfare in the freezing mud, skies filled with drones and missiles, the constant shadow of death. We are fighting for the world. This isn't just about Ukraine. It's about protecting the values that unite the free world: democracy, justice, and peace. If we fall, what message will that send to every dictator watching? That they can destroy nations without consequence? We cannot allow that. We remember the Budapest Memorandum. We gave up our nuclear arsenal, the third largest in the world, in exchange for security guarantees. And now, where are those guarantees? We don't ask for your soldiers to fight for us. All we ask is your support, military aid, economic assistance, and the political will to hold Russia accountable. I direct appeal to President Trump. President Trump, you have always spoken of strength. Now we ask you to recognize Ukrainian strength and stand with us. This is not a political issue. It is a moral imperative. You have the power to influence history. Help us ensure that freedom triumphs over tyranny. I will fight against evil. Make no mistake, this is a fight against evil incarnate. Vladimir Putin is the architect of terror, destruction, and death. His regime thrives on fear and silencing voices of freedom and on spreading lies on oppression. But Ukraine will not be silenced. We will not be broken. Every bomb that falls on our land only strengthens our resolve. Stand with us. To every citizen in America and Europe, this is your fight too. Support your governments in providing aid. Speak out. Share our story. Every voice matters. 3 years ago, they said we had 3 days. Today we say we will fight for 3 more years, 3 decades, or as long as it takes. Because this is our land, our future, and our freedom. Stand with Ukraine, stand for freedom, stand against tyranny. Thank you, and glory to Ukraine.